Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Norazli, and I'm going to present about multifunctional web API mobile app for this assignment. And our group has three members, which is me, my name, my friends, which is Ikmal, and Muhammad Aqil Fauzan. So next we go to the app. So this is our app, which is multifunctional app, and this is my phone. I'm using it. So our app I'll build from median.co website, and this app, this I will open this app. So this is the homepage for this app, and this app have three API, which is weather API, news API, and also social media API, which is ready. As you can see at the homepage, weather, latest, and also Reddit. So for the homepage, there are nothing. It is just a page that showing welcome message and also the feature in this app. And for the weather page, we have this. We can user can search the city to get the weather from any location by searching, or user can also use this button, and it will ask for the location permission, and it will get the location. So it will also tell you if you are not enable the location service, so you have to enable, then you can use it again. So this is the data from your location, and it will auto update the icon for the weather, and also this is the 7-day forecast for this location. So this is today, and also we have hourly forecast for 24 hour for this day, and also so we have the hourly forecast for only 2 days, because other day this API not serve for more than 2 days. So this is, as you can see, and you can also search. For example, I search in Changlun. So this is with the in Changlun. It will show you this graph with temperature and feels like. Feels like is the temperature that you feel, and so this is the 7 days forecast, and as you can see, it will auto slide to easy navigate. Next we go to the news page, where we can get the news update for the latest news. As you can see, it is published at July 7, 2024 at 9:47 p.m., which is quite latest. So we also have the navigation bar at the top of the page, where you can navigate to the page 2. So each page, we have set for 20 news. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8, only 10 at 8. Yes, 20. So we have 200 in each searching or each fetching from the API. So for example, you want to search bola, you can search. So this option also useful if you want in English or Malay. So if English, all news will be given to you in English, and if you choose Malay and you choose search, it will search in bahasa Melayu the news. So all news that given to you will be, oh, there is error. So either the topic unknown exists or something with the server. So this, as you can see, is exists. And you can read this by clicking this read more button, and it will redirect to the news page, and you can read it there. So this news page inside the application itself, so it will not open other web browser, so you can read it inside this, but it will also use the browser but inside this app. So for category you can choose, for example, programming, not too many news in programming. For example, you want to lifestyle, so search. You can use all three option. For example, you want to choose um, makeup makeup uh, this makeup, all about makeup but in bahasa Melayu because we choose bahasa Melayu, and lifestyle. So that's all for top news. And also at the top of bottom page we have same navigation page and also back to home page button. And for weather also got back to home page and the last fetch time. For example, I fetch at 10:09 before this, so this is the last fetch time it will show you. Next we go to the social media page. This social media will fetch the data from the Reddit post in Malaysia. So uh, this it will also take 20, I think 20 20 result in each page. So this is the maximum it can fetch for 100 data or 100 posts for each fetch. So as for example you want to see about bola, you search and it will fetch about bola, so you can read about the word. This is because it has the word bola, so it also include here. So for example you want to read this, you can just click the button and you can read this post and inside the app also. So this is the Reddit post. For example, you want to choose this second page, also same. You can just click the read more button. So this is the videos. So you can use let you use the Reddit app, but you got the post from here. So next, that's all for Reddit post. Also have navigation at bottom and top, and back to home page button. And next we have logging. Login page will log the all user interaction inside the application. So for example, at the early we use home page loaded, and next we go to the weather page, news and social. Next, as you can see the weather error just now, so it will also show here. And for each page it will show you the different color for log, and for the user interaction it will show you in the purple color, and for error it will show in red color. So the weather in blue and news in orange and social in pink. So that's all for logging page. You can see the date, the timestamp for each login, and this log will be saved inside the local storage. For example, if you close the app, you can still see it again when you open it. So this is what you see earlier. So this also you can sort for the ascending or descending. So the ascending, the first will be at the top and the last will be at bottom. But for descending, the last will be at the top and the first will be at the bottom. So you can see the timestamp here to differentiate it, timestamp. So, and you can also filter the by action. For example, error. It will show you all the error inside the log, or loaded. Oh no, or that's all. I think you can fetch. So this is the fetch. So this is the loaded, all the loaded. And for example, I think that's all for login page, and that's all for application. Next, we will go to the code. I will explain you the code. And so for the code, we have, this is all the code we have here. So we have only 5 pages, which is index, HTML, interaction log, news, social, and also weather. So see, this is the code for index.html. So for the page, for user interface adapt to different screen sizes. For example, this page, I already set it to adapt to different screen sizes. For example, if I move it to smaller, so this is, it will adjust the page to the suitable screen size. So that's all. And for the CSS, I'm using only one. So all page will use the same CSS for containing main menu. The weather cat, this is for the weather. No image is, this will show you the no image element if no image appeared in the news page. And this is all, and also this is the code, CSS code for the screen size that smaller. So I set different CSS for smaller screen size. So that's all for the screen size. And next we go to the how API integrate in the app. So for example, weather.js. In weather in weather.js, um, the API fetch here in this. So in weather, actually we have two API, which is geolocation API to get the location from the mobile phone. So this is the default API, or the commonly used API inside the mobile phone and also web browser. It will get the current position of the user, and if user accept, it will get permission. If user not accept, it will show the message. The location is not supported by this device, also displayed if the device not support the location service. So it will get the latitude and longitude and send to the API to get weather. So the API to get weather is here. Fetch weather forecast. This is for fetching 7 days weather forecast. For fetch. So this is to fetch weather by latitude and longitude, which is by user location, by location service. If user click the button location, it will fetch the location by latitude and longitude that take from the user. So at this, so if user permission access allow, it will fetch data. Next, by data by city. So this is for the search bar at the top. We see before this. So it will fetch the weather by city that user include. and this method will be called here event listener get ready button. So if get ready button click, which is the search button, and it will fetch the weather data by city from the city input value. Or if user not click the search button, instead the user click enter, key enter, so it will get the it will call this event listener, and it will fetch data by city. It will show loading to show the data is fetching. Then it will show notification. Please enter a city name if the city value, city input are not entered or are blank. And for the API, where the API, so for example, fetch data by city. So it will call the netlify function. So this is the function before it call this function, it will fetch the token. So I use this token because my API key I not store it in the code because I store my code inside his GitHub. I don't want other people to see my Git API key. So I store this API key inside this Netlify website. Actually, this Netlify website is where I put my application as a website, and within the core website will turn this link into mobile phone application. So inside this already have the environment variable that you can put. So this is my API key for Wedes, and this is for news. This is for JWT secret for I think I'm not using it, or I forgot it. For this is for Reddit client. Because Reddit I'm using O authentication, so we need client ID, client secret, and also user agent. But I'm only use the client ID and or I use all because I think I'm not using some of this environment variable. We will see later. So before it fetch the API, it will fetch the token. Why I use this fetch token? Because um, this fetch token is here. It will fetch the Netlify generate token link from the which is here, and this only can be accessed. This link can this generate token link. For example, I inspect and network. It will fetch the data. So if I not put any token, user or someone else can directly see my API key here, or it can get the API key. So this generate token will generate the token to access this script, but user can also access the generate token if they use this link. So I also make this link forbidden by so if some people open this link, it will return forbidden because for example this code forbidden. If referrer start with if not referrer, which is the referrer is not this link, so only this website, which is this server, can access this link to get to generate the token, to use the token, and so this token will be fetched, and this token will be used here. So where is the token? I don't see the token. So it will be fetched, and so this token will be used here in the headers for authorization to get to fetch this link. So this header will be set um, to access this link without any error. For example, I get this city, I put it here, Koda. So you will get unauthorized or invalid referral that you can access it. For example, this uh, this unauthorized or invalid referral for fetch with the data. So it will generate token and it will send the token inside this authorization headers, and it will fetch the data from this link, and this is the script inside the I put this script inside uh, this this script will be used as a server side script to get the API key. So as you can see, this process the env API key 1 for weather. So it will get from this process.env and use this token to also get the authorization. So uh, so there are many token used. So this token will last for 5 minutes to make this token only short expiration time to make it hard for people to use it. So after it used, it will expire in 5 minutes. So it will be easy to generate multiple token in a time if the expire is short. And next, after it take fetch the weather by using this fetch weather data. For example, this fetch weather. So this is fetch news data because this is news page. So you will not see any API key here because it will take directly the API key from here and only return the data, only return the URL. It will take this, it will find, or it will access this link and return the data to the user. And where is the return? So if city, I'm sorry because I did this a long time ago, so I forgot. So it will fetch and return the data from this, I think here, fetch, and then so this is the fetch link. It will only return the city. eh it will only return the no it will pass the city value to this link. So this link will fetch the so I remember. So this function is the function, so this is the function inside this inside the server, or what we call the serverless backend. So it will fetch this function and pass the city value inside this function. So this function will fetch the data, and it also, this is only to set the URL. So this URL will be fetched, and if response is not okay, it will throw the error notification, and if response is okay, which is code 200, it will return the data in JSON, and it will stringify the JSON, return the data to this. So this data will be manipulated here. Display will be display and fetch with the forecast for 7 days with the forecast. Also same data, uh, it will take this, it will send the coordinate from the data here, data the coordinate the lat and longitude, latitude and longitude, and it will fetch same, it will take the token, and then this token will be set in the headers, and then it will call this fetch with the function inside the server to get this forecast through. So it will check the forecast if the forecast inside the link true or not. So forecast will be true, it will use the link and get the token. And same with the fetch with the by latitude and longitude. So this is for the 7 days. This is for the location service. And next we go to the news. So for news also same. We will use the function to fetch the news data. So this function will be run inside the server, and the server will get this function by using this token. So this is the fetch token. I'm sorry. This is the fetch token. Same like before, it will generate the token by using this generate token function. And after it get the token, it will the token data will be set to the token, and will be so this it will return the both of this. And this fetch token for the news.js, only one fetch, not like weather we have three fetch for the API, for the link location, 7 days forecast, and also the city name. But for news.js we only have one. It will fetch, and this keyword category and language will be here. It will take all three category, language, and keyword, and it will put inside the URL by concatenate the URL. So this URL will be fetched by using this token that generate by fetch token function, and same it will use the function fetch that news data, and it will send the country my page size 200, which is the maximum allowed by API that I'm using, which is current API for news. So this is the size 200, and API key 2, which is this API for news. Next, for keyword, this is the keyword that we get from the query string parameter, which is the this that we put inside the URL, because this we will fetch from the server, so it will return, if no error it will return the data, and if error it will return internet server error. Like you can see that I'm demonstrating just now, it send the internet server error or any error message. So this, if you access the token directly from the link, like hit this, so it will return unauthorized or invalid reference. And this, it will check the token if the token already used or not. Same with this, we will check. And next we go to the social.js, which is, it will fetch the social media, which is ready. So this is the fetch. So this fetch token, I'm using the same function for three API. So this fetch token use here. So only one fetches from API. So like you already see, we have only one function in the social media page, which is searching function. So if user search, it will this query will be so this fetch post will be called for handle search, and also fetch post for the load page early load page of the so if you open the page, it will fetch the post directly without any query. So this fetch post, which is here, the query will be set as default is no query. So if you just press the search button, it will just fetch the post without any query. But if you put any query, it will change this default value to the value that you put. So this fetch, it will fetch. So this is all the function from here to here. It will first fetch the token, which is get the token to allow access to this function, which is fetch social data. So fetch the social data will get the data, and also this query will be included inside this URL. So URL will be set the default URL. If we have query, the query will be concatenate in the URL, and this URL will be fetch, get, authorization using token that we get from the fetch token. So this fetch social data, uh, it is the same function, but here we use the client ID, client secret. So this JWT secret is used to decode the token. So I already remembers this JWT secret I used to decode the token that we get from this link, generate token link. So we only use client ID and client secret in this client ID, client secret. Ready user agent, because we only use the user agent once, and normally we will not change the user agent, so I only put it here. This is my user agent will be used as the for the OAuth authentication in the Reddit API, to access the Reddit API to to prevent the CORS, which is cross origin restriction. I don't know. So this, it will fetch, it will take the URL, and if query will get from the link that get from the so the link, this URL link. So we have query that we plus. So this query and also code is to use for this access token. So if not code, which is not code, code, I think this code is, I actually don't know what that code means. So if that code, it will fetch the access token. Oh, I think I know. So if this error code, so if we have any error code, it will not process this. And if we have no error code, which is true, it will access the token. Uh, no, in this way, it will fetch the access token from the Reddit to access this to access this link to get. So to get this, we need to use the access token. So this access token will be used before we can get access to this Ready API. So I also know because Ready also provide the free without the O authentication, so you can use it without registration. But I registered to make it easy for me to run this API anywhere in my application. So not anywhere, I mean on my mobile phone. So it will not on mobile phone but in my Windows on this link. So if I'm not using the O authentication, I cannot use social page to get data from the website. I only can get the data from the phone. I don't know if the Reddit set for the phone it is okay to access or not. So for the free version, you can only access from the phone, not from the website. So if you want to access from the browser, or I think because I use it like that, so I think it is like that. So that's why I am using the O authentication. So it will access this URL fetch, and if response is not okay, it will show the error fetching. If the response is okay, it will get the data from the fetching. From the um, where you fetch the data. This is, I think this. So if we have query, it will insert the query inside the link, and this encode URL component will encode any field blank space. For example, Kedah Darul Aman. So this blank space will be changed to %20. For example, I think for example, to prevent the error from the API. So it will use the encode URL component for to encode the query. And next, this URL will be used to fetch the data using the access token and user agent that we have need. And then the data will be changed to we will get the data from the JSON, and we will change the JSON to the so we will change to JSON to easy manipulate the data. So it will return this data, and we will get the data here. So we will use the data inside this page by manipulate data. So data.data.children inside the API. So children is for push data. So if no data, it will show you no data available for selected search criteria. And if there is data, it will show you it will display the current page, which is from the navigation bar that I create, pagination HTML. It will change page. So if you click current page 1, it will set 1. And for the handle search, each time you search, it will reset the current page to 1. So it will not hold the current page to current page that you choose before. It will reset current page to 1. And for the data, I think that's all. It will take the data, post data, and this post data will be used here. Page post, it will slice start end. So this start and end will be take from here. So it will calculate. For example, page size we have 200 100 page. So this page, which we'll get from the current page, I think. Uh, four. So the current page will be minus 1. For example, current page is 2 minus 1. So it will be 1. 1 multiply page size. For example, page size is page. So this is current page, and you will get this current page from the current page. So this is the formula to calculate for the start and for the end navigation. For example, page 1, page 2, page 3, and end will be page 10 if it have 1001. So each page, uh, so it have, if it have only 100 data, it will only, the maximum page will be only 5 page for the social. But for the news data, we have maximum 200 data, so we have maximum 10 page per fetch. So this method, from this, from here to here, we will set the data inside the Reddit page or the social page. We will get a post, and we will use the moment library, moment.js, and to set the data by using this format, Monday and year, and this is for time, hour, minute, and this is for PM, AM. And so for image, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 4, 1, 2, 3. Only 3. We have only 3 to check if the image null or not. So if the image uh, uh, not to check if image is null or not, to check if to use what type of image. So if to first it will check the image preview. So if image preview are there, it will use the image preview. Image URL will be set to image preview, and so image preview will be more clearer than image link, and also thumbnail. Thumbnail will be more more low resolution. As you can see in the app, some image are clear, some image are not clear. So the image that not clear is the thumbnail image, and this is for the direct image link is less clear than this image. So this direct image link will be take from this link. So all this link are actually the image link for this Reddit website. So first, you will take the image preview because it is the most high resolution between these three. If no data preview, you will not set this. You will go to the second to check for the direct image link, which is this link. And if the post data URL start with this link, it means the post is the image. So it will take the image from the post and put inside the image URL to display inside the page. And then this is for thumbnail. If it is start with HTTP, so if post data thumbnail start with HTTP, it will take the image. So that means the thumbnail is Aziz. Is Aziz, and it ready to access because it is the link from the web browser. So this media HTML will be set to the no media because it is the default. So if image URL is exist, which is true, it will set the media HTML to this image URL by using this image. So this image until this. So this is Ethernet. And if this image error to fetch, for example, this link are broken, but it is still there, but the link cannot be used. So this one error will be run. So it will set this tile, which is style for this image, will be set to display equal to none. So if display equal to none, so the default display for the media HTML will be set to the this, which is where no image. So this no image will be set with the text fail to load image. For example, if you want to see if you want to see this is, I will show you. For example, from the news page, if we have image that the link of the image is broken, if we don't have, I cannot show you. So this, so I think never mind. So we will back to this. Good. So for the social, uh, so this is for the cat title. For the cat text, which is the text, it will sanitize the HTML, which is it will set all the HTML text inside the description, or it will set or it will filter all that HTML and will not show. Or and because there are more data inside the ready API that are not sanitized. The HTML are not sanitized, so we need to sanitize here before we show in the page. And this is the button, and this is the output, and push data.apps. So this push data.app inside the API, and this is created at, we use the moment.js before this to format this created at uh, this. So this, and only that. So this will be set for each page. So every page will be set by using this push HTML. So this push.html will be set in inner page and update pagination control. And that's all for the social page. And for the log interaction, this is the log interaction function. It will get the item, which is the interaction, from the local storage, and it will set this item. It will take this item length, and it will set the index based on the item length to make the index. So this index will be the latest index inside the interaction inside the local storage. So this index will be used to push or to save the new data, which is this. It will check if the type is the error. It will so if it is error, which is error null. So if any, so this is error. So if it is error, which is set for the second parameter, or the third parameter, 1 2 3. So this is the default null. So if any so if we call this method without without put the error message, it will take the default value, which is null value for the log interaction. So this, if error is exists, which is not null, it will use this that equal to error. And if it is not exist, it will use this. So this type get from the parameter. So this is the error. So this is the timestamp that we set to the log interaction inside the page interaction log, the HTML. So this page we have CSS, HTML, and also some JavaScript to display interaction, sort interaction, interaction based on input, and also sort. It will save the sort order that user choose inside the local storage. This is only for the development purpose, for testing. And it will also set the color for each element: news, weather, social, error, and also user message. Red for error, purple so function to get color. That's all for interaction log. And for fetch news data, uh, for news, for example, after it already fetch the news, for example, this data will be used, news data. It will check same like edit. It will take this and it will send to the display page. So this display page, uh, wait, so news data will be saved. So this is the news data that will be saved inside this uh, list, this release. So this will be set as global. So all method inside this file can use it. So for example, this if the data length is 0, which is no push, it will set not available for the selected search. It will display the message. So if there is data, so if there is data, if it will throw, and if the data is not 0, it will call this display page, which is this. So this method will display the page. Same for the navigation. It will. This is the formula to identify how many page or how many page inside the news page will be used, and it will also slice data from start to end. And so this is the start to end, start plus page. So this is the only the formula. So this news HTML, it will be set to default, which is no that no information. So it will take this news item from the page news, which is this. After it is been slashed for each page, so each page has 20 news. So this we use the moment.js to format the news published date and time. And this is the for image URL. So same with Reddit. If image is exists, so news item the image or news item the image equal to 0, it will so this is to check if the image is exist or not. If image is exist, it will check, it will use this image URL, which has been set here. If image URL are not exist, it will run this one error, same like that invalid, it will display the error message. And next sibling, which is the next sibling, which is the this, it will set to flex null, set display flex null. So this will be skipped if no image, or this will, or no, if no image, this will be skipped, or it will skip this to this, which is the next sibling of this image HTML, which is this element. So it will go to this element and display null because image URL are not exist for the, and this is no image. uh, that's nothing, so it will check the image if the image exists or not, and if the image fail to load, you will run this. And for the description, it will check for the news item. This is for the title, this is for the description. Is there are no description, if there are description, it will load the description, and if no description, it will just put no description available. And this is for publish ad that we have set here to use Momo.js, and this is the URL inside the read more button. So that's all for the display. So after we set the news HTML, it will set all this news HTML inside the inner HTML and update the pagination control. So this is for the read more button event listener. After user click the event button, it will send a log containing the user for the information to set the color, read news. So this is the message for the log, read news title, and put the title and the URL of the of the website or news that we use. For example, I want to show you. After we click, for example, I click this penama.com, so we can see in log, sorry, sending user read news title defeat in Sungai Bakap Ahmad Zahid, and the URL is bernama.com blah blah blah. So that's the log interaction. Same with the social media. For example, I use for Malaysian hotels. If I click read more, it will load the URL, and inside the login, user click read more for post and the URL. And that's all I want to show you. And next for the so this is for all the log information. So next we go to the reader. So it will, I already explained about the location by location service. So this is a, so it just take the data from longitude and latitude, and the data will be used here, delete the data for each day and index less than 7, which is 7 because it start with by 0, and it use moment.js to format the state. Temperature will calculate or change the, because the default temperature is in Kelvin, it will change to Celsius into decimal point. And this is the description for the weather, which is day weather, and icon the weather 0 dot icon, because this is the 7 day, so it will use this index for each day. So because we use for each, so it will put inside this. And next for fetch data I already explained, because this data it will only display the weather in this, display the current weather data. It will hide loading to show that it is not loading anymore, and it will set the style display to block and set the today date. It will format the date, temperature, and face light all here. It will format, and this icon will be taken from the API itself. And this also use moment.js to format this inside the sunrise and sunset. And this icon also take from the API. And alias to times is for icon color. So if we remove this, the icon will not have any color. It will be only black and white. So this will be set, and and that's all. I think it will show the log message. Read with the chat. So this is the chat. So it will create the chat with temperature and the face light. And this is the information: background color, body width. So begin at 0 through. That's all for the chat. And for the fetch weather using city name, it will take this data, and then this data will be display same, and after display it will fetch the weather forecast for each days in 7 days. And I think that's all. um, I think that's all for my presentation, and I hope that's enough. Thank you.